Good morning, Facebook people. Mike Perkins, Meat Road Newton. What date's today? Friday. Yeah, on Tuesday afternoon, about 4 o'clock, I was in the deepest depths of Worcestershire on a country lane, and a car come out from a T junction, hit me on my offside and spun me round at right angles. Yeah, they were coming out of a giveaway. It's a very difficult junction because it's blind. So when you come out, there's a very high hedge, there's a hill, it's a country lane, national speed limit. Anyway, so my car's immobile. So I phoned the police first, then I phoned up Britannia Rescue. I'm with LV, they're kind of connected. And the woman said, "Are you safe where you are?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, it's going to take 2 hours." So the police turned up, two police ladies, West Mercia Police, and they said, "Have your phone recovery?" I said, "Your recovery?" I said, "Yeah." And they said, "How long is it going to take?" I said, "A couple of hours." They said, "Well, we can't stand here for 2 hours directing traffic. We'd have to have it recovered by our people." I said, "Fair enough," which she did. And it went to, can't remember the name of the place now, somewhere near Malvern, into a pound. They took me home to Newark. This is very nice of them because I say there's no, Anyway, so that's Tuesday. LV texted me, said the car will be going to Gemini car repairs in Ashchurch, Tewkesbury, but they've got to go and pick it up from the car pound. So Wednesday that didn't happen. Thursday they Gemini picked it up, took it to Tewkesbury. So this is what we're on. That's Thursday. I've got a car hire on the policy included, courtesy car. But obviously, if your car's written off, you ain't going to get a courtesy car. Well, I knew my car was written off anyway. So this morning, the engineer from LV phoned me up and said, "Yeah, we've seen your car. It's a write-off. Your airbags have gone off." So I said, "Have they? I didn't notice that." Well, one out steering wheel never went off. He says, "No, the one from the seat." I said, "Bloody hell, I didn't even know Dacia had them." Anyway, I didn't even realise because I couldn't get out the driver's side anyway because the door wouldn't open. Anyway, he said, "Yeah, it's a £700 excess." I said, "Yeah, I did realise that," and we valued the car at 5,400. Bearing in mind it's 9 years old, it's done 81,000, and I went down to Dacia's in the Renault dealer in Bristol Road, Gloucester, coincidentally about 2 weeks ago, and said to the bloke in there, "What do you give me for this?" Against another one. Same make, but a bit newer. And I want a diesel. So he goes on his computer, he said 2.7, which is, which is right, really. That's about the going rate because I checked already. And he said, "You sure you want a diesel?" I said, "Yeah," because they don't make diesels anymore like most people. And the last ones were made about 2020. He said, "There's only, in our dealership, the whole of Great Britain, there's only one, and that comes in about 10.5. Okay, I'll keep mine then. There's nothing wrong with it." And this engineer from LV has valued mine at 5.4. Where he got that bloody figure from, God knows. I just don't know. It's unbelievable, isn't it? 5.4, and he paid 7 for it, and I had it for 4 years. You got to depreciate 1,000 a year. So it's done me a favour, really. So I bought another one from Ross on Wye. Mine was what was it called? Can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, it had cruise control, four power windows, electric mirrors. Usual. Pretty well appointed for a Dacia. Laureate, that's right, Laureate, and that was a diesel, obviously. And this new one is more or less the same car, except it's called, God, can't remember now. It comes to me in a minute. Anyway, I paid 12 for that. It's a bit better appointed. It's got sat nav. Press a button. You got cameras side to both sides and the rear. It's got old fogey sensors at the back. Well, I got them on mine. Slightly better appointed. Basically, it's a facelift model. Oh, it's got fancy. The alloys have gone up an inch, so they're 17-inch. And I'm picking it up on Monday, so I was lucky to find it. Really, same colour. I wanted a white one because obviously white is non-metallic. So if you buy a new Dacia, you want metallic, it costs you another 5 to 800 quid for metallic paint. And this is a personal view. The white looks the best out of all the colours they've got. White looks best anyway to me, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, have a nice day.